Hello, hello, it is I, the B-Man. Let me actually shut this out a little bit. There we go. Hello, hello, it is I, the B-Man. And today, I'm gonna be doing this. FNATI but dumb. Now, this is more of a, fun, personal pick. Not really for the algorithm or anything. Because, I looked at my channel analytics, and I just wanted to say, to everybody, 128 views. Now, to any big shot, you know, multi-thousand subscriber guy, they'd be like, 128 views, rookie numbers, pathetic, get your paper up. Right, but I mean, honestly, for me, getting 128 views in the last 28 days, and I haven't even been posting content for like a month. Just to see my content, people sitting around watching me yap, that's kind of motivating, you know? And I guess what? I am proud of those 128 views. Mr. Beast doesn't have 128 views now, does he? That's right. Because he has like 10 million, but we don't, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What does matter is that today the B-Man is playing FNATI but dumb. I already said that. However, I'm just gonna be kind of messing around, doing whatever, talking, squawking, walking. Ooh, that's a rhyme. My bad. Yeah. So honestly, as you can see, I've played this game before. I'm not gonna go act like, this is my first time playing this game, guys. Oh, whoa, jump scare. Goofy looks so scary, woo. No, I played this game before. I've seen it. I've seen Silent. Can I say the name on YouTube? I think. Yeah, what does YouTube care, Cuddy? They don't care, gang. I'm getting like, what, 60 subscribers. Silent Suicide Mouse I've seen. Cuddy, what monetization are they gonna get rid of? Yeah, but I've seen Silent Suicide Mouse completions. Like, you know what, guys? Let's do Silent Suicide Mouse. Let's do it. Alright, we got this. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Camera, you're on cam 3. Rah. Get Pete. Get Pete. Pete. Lights off, stand still. And then you go cam 3, and then stand still left side. Okay. Yeah, alright. Basically, right? As you can tell, I died, because I'm not very good at this. So, I already did Treasure Island, I already did Junk Island. So now I just gotta do the boss, which is both of those, with the Hourglass. So let me, really just work out Hourglass real quick. And yeah, then I'm gonna do it, get a little bit of content for you guys. The 2 people watching that don't know me in real life. But, yeah. So you're in cam 8. What does cam 8 do again? Cam 3 or 4, shut off the cameras. 5 or 8, stand still. Cam 9, turn off the lights. Got it. Okay. Cam 3. That means I gotta shut off a camera when you're in my office. Great. Alright, well, now we got a bunch of dead space here, right? So I guess I'm kind of just gonna talk, right? I broke my wrist. So I'm playing this with a broken wrist, just so we all know. I broke my right wrist. I was racing one of my boys, right? One of my friends. And, you know, I was in front, all the hose was watching, you know, so I couldn't let myself lose. And, I'm a cross-country runner. I don't know if I also mentioned that. But, so I'm fast, right? He's also pretty fast. So I'm in front of him, right? And I'm running because I can't lose, right? The snow always knows, you know? But, yeah, so I'm running, and I run, and we're going to the wall and back. Now, this is very important because you want to know what happens when you go to the wall and back? You got to get to the wall. Cam 9 is where you are, which means I need to turn the lights off. Yeah, so, you know, the snow always knows. Now, this is important because when we go to the wall, you gotta get to the wall. So, instead of, you know, being like a normal human, and it was a cushioned wall. So, you know, you could be completely fine just running into the wall. But me, no, I would lose so much aura points if that happened. I could never let that happen. So my beautiful self decides to have the beautiful idea, cam 4, that means shelf cam. My beautiful self has the beautiful idea of just putting my arms out to stop myself from running into the wall, right? So I'm running so fast here, right? I'm literally Wally West, but no, I'm running so fast that when I put my arms out to stop myself from slamming into the wall, my right arm is slightly farther than my left arm. So all the pressure of me slamming into the wall goes right into my right arm. And then my wrist goes whoop and bends right back. And yeah. Now obviously, like I said, everyone's watching this. So I can't act in pain. I'd lose so much aura. No, alright, but in real talk, it like hurt. Not crazy. Can't make. Which is standstill. Yeah, but it hurt. Not hurt crazy, but like it hurt pretty bad. So I was just sitting there, and I won the race, of course, because I'm just him in every way. But no, so I won, and so me and my boy, he was like, yo, you good? Because I was holding my arm, because you know the shock from that. You know when you hit your elbow, and it hurts, or not hurts, it just feels weird like that. So imagine that, but like it hurts a lot more, and it feels like 3 times weirder. Cam 9, that means I got shadow lights. And it feels 3 times weirder. So, there we go. I'm sorry if I'm like stopping and starting my conversation and like being like, so, this and that and all this, that, and the third. Because that's just because I gotta kind of focus and jump off storytelling, because I'm never the best at this. And I want to give entertaining content for you guys. For the 2 people watching, you know, because I'm happy you're watching and deciding you're in camp for. You know, deciding to take time out of your day, however long it's going to be, to listen to me madly, incoherently babble. And, you know, you could just skip 10 seconds as much as you want. And, you know, listen to my story or do whatever. We get to the good part. But you're sitting here and you're listening. No, what am I doing? Shut up, Kim. You're sitting here and listening to me babble. Right? I'm not going to make you skip 10 seconds, though. So, back to the story. So, yeah, my wrist, and you know when you hit your elbow? I already said that, but yeah. You hit your elbow, and it just feels terrible. So I was kind of sitting there holding my arm, and I did gym or PE warm-ups. I gotta call it like PE or something, distinguished, for all the distinguished gentlemen in my audience. But yeah, so PE warm-ups, you know, you do like the PE warm-ups are literally just my cross-country warm-ups, just less intense, like minus the running a mile, which I mean running a mile is not even terrible. Running a mile is actually not bad at all, but I'm getting sidetracked. ADHD brain. Yeah. So I'm like, the PE teacher was like, yo, you need to go to the nurse. I'm pretty sure that's him. Oh, yeah, you need to go to the nurse. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. So then 15 minutes later, after warm-ups are done, I'm like, it hurts even worse. And I'm like, all right, hey, I need to go to the nurse. And so, what was that? What am I on about? Oh, hi. It's freaking Scary Larry over here. Hey, you got games on your phone? Wait, shoot. There we go. I'm like, what? Yeah, you got games on your phone? I don't even do this, big bro. Yeah. So, I'm standing outside the nurse's office. Or not, my friend that I was racing with, he brought me down. He's like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. So then I wait, and I'm like, the nurse isn't here. So then we go down, and we talk to them, and it turns out the person we talked to was the nurse, right? To find where the nurse was the nurse. Now, see, you know, huh? Hi. You got games on your phone? Nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah. So I'm standing outside the nurse's office waiting for her, and then this one girl walks by, right? And now, as y'all know, my name's Lucas. I'm not really too hidden with that, considering I record videos with my friends, and they call me by my real name all the time. I don't really, like, I'm all for internet anonymity, but, like, realistically, I know, I'm not gonna say, oh, what's the name gonna do, right? Because the name could do a lot. Emphasis on could, but, like, you were on cam 5. I saw it flicker. So that means that I need to stand still. Yes. Haha, take that. I'm getting sidetracked. So I was standing outside the nurse's office, and this one girl walks by, and I know her, like, decently well. Not decently, like, not like friends well, but like I know who she is, because we went to the same middle school for 8 years, and we knew each other. And so, I'm sitting outside, and whenever she sees me, she starts talking about some Lukey Pookie. Alright, gang. Like, let's be so for real. I don't care. It's just like I know it's like all in good fun, so I don't really care too much. But like, gang, someone hears that, they gonna think something, you know? But hey, it don't matter. That is you. You're in Camp 5. Right, but anyways, so I'm sitting here with a broken wrist. So I'm like, and at this time I'm sitting here with a broken wrist, like I said, like the time before, and I repeated myself for some reason. But I think it's about to be 6 a.m. Hey, look, it's 6 a.m. guys. 7-minute nights is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, we got FNAF 1 nights. Okay, here, I'm gonna pause the recording because I'm gonna get water, but I will continue my story. God damn, this water is the bomb, diggity. Alright, alright, gang, back it up. Alright, where was I? I was talking about, oh yeah, when the person said, oh yeah. So I was just sitting outside the nurse's office, like, Lukey Pookie, and you know, we're not like friends, but we're like friendly. You know, like we know each other, we'd speak to each other if we were like locked in an elevator, and it wouldn't be entirely awkward, right? So, you know, yeah. That's a freaking great analogy. Alright, my bad. Y'all want to get to the point. You want me to get to the point? Yes. Yeah. What am I thinking about? Gang, I got the tism. Alright, I was in the nurse's office, and finally the nurse came in. You know, she put some ice on it. And called my mom, and mom's like, oh yeah, I'll come pick him up. So I run cross country, so I would have had cross country after that day, but my arm was kind of fried. So she wrapped it in like a little makeshift cast, and all was well. Actually no, she didn't wrap it in a little makeshift cast. So I sat in the office, and that was later. That was my other doctor, or that was the ER. So I sat in the office for about 20 minutes with a broken wrist, which is my wrist. I would just have my hand out, nothing to hold it except my other hand. So I was just chilling, and they had me opening the door for people. And since my right hand is my dominant one, because I'm not left-handed, and my right one was the one that got broken, I had to freaking go through the. My bad. I had to just open the door. Anyways, that's not important. What's important is that I had to wait in the car for about an hour and a half with a broken wrist, with my wrist hurting me, by the way, because my mom was in a ortho appointment. Which, I mean, I don't blame her, because she needed the appointment and she couldn't reschedule it, so it's fine. I don't care. But I was just sitting there for an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh yeah. So finally I get to the ER, we do a bunch of ER activities, and then my favorite part of that day was when I got to explain to my classmates and my friends how I had a full arm cast on, right? Because I put it on my story of me in the ER with just my little makeshift cast on. Or not makeshift cast on, my little ice in my little bed, and nobody responded because I'm like poor. I'm not very high on the social hierarchy. Alright, because let's be real here. I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be popular for real. I feel like everyone wants to be popular. I'm not too like attention hungry. I don't think I am. I might come off that way, but I don't know. I don't mean to if I am. Yeah. What am I on about? I'm just talking about like my emotions and stuff. Well, I mean, I kind of have to sit here in the lobby because I can't really do this difficulty when I'm talking. Actually, I probably could if I wanted to. Well, what I have to watch, I have to watch PNM. Actually, no, I don't really, because Cam 6 if it's left, Cam 2 if it's on right. And then I just really have to watch CPNM and then Hourglass. Right? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try real quick while I'm talking. So, I got my cast, and I'm on Snap. So, well, let me not trigger Willie here. So, I send it to a few of my friendlier people. I can just say friends. So, I sent it to a few of them on Snap. And literally the first response I got was from my boy. Can I say his name? I probably can't say his name. Yeah, there's a lot of Brians in this world. But my boy Brian. What camera exactly were you on? Okay, well, let me watch CP&M. Let me find CP&M real quick. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna go back to telling my story in the lobby. Anyways, it was to Brian, and he was like, dude, how did you get the cast on? And I'm like, so I ran into a wall, and I still have the message. I think I saved it. And he said, you ran into a wall with a question mark. And I said, yup, with a smiley face. And he said, dude. It was so funny. And then, another one of my friendlier individuals said, friendlier individual sounds so degrading. I'm so sorry if this person happens to be watching my video. And then they're like, friendlier individual? I don't even know how to describe them. One of my friendlier individuals was like, they literally sent and like, how would you break your wrist, or what happened to your arm? And I said, I broke my wrist. They said, how? I said, I ran into a wall. Bruh! With like all capital, bro, with like 15 H's, bruh. Oh, hilarious. Yeah. And then I show up at the school next day. I got an aura farm with my new freshly signed cast, or not even freshly signed cast. Now, my current cast, I got like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 signatures on it. Which not to flex or anything. I'd say that's a good, alright, I'm done. That's so corny. But, alright. Yeah, that's the story of my life. I've been yapping for like 15 minutes, basically. Yammering and yammering on about stuff that y'all don't care about because y'all just want to see gameplay. Yeah. That's the game, sports fans. Let's do the boss. I want to try to get this video into like maybe upper 20 minutes, like 25 minutes at most. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 30 minutes at most. Just depends on how much I'm able to talk. So I completely forgot how to play half these. So, P&M don't get to worry about. Face, turn off lights, undying, and acephalus are just the opposites. Keep cam 3 off. Left, yeah, alright, I know you. And then Junk Island. Horizontal closer, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're the issue. You two are the issue. And then, like, maybe acephalus or impurity if I could call it, or in you if I could call it off guard. But you two are the main issues. So I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna look for him, and I'm gonna try to talk and like maintain attention. Alright, let's go. Say, hey, 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 hey. Cam 8. You were in question mark? Hey. Oh no, you're cam 9. Okay, so I'm turn the lights off. I wanna see you. Alright. Hey, 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 hey. Now we gotta look for CP&M. We keep impurity cam 3. So I'm just gonna wait for you. Hey. So. Oh, I wanna watch you.
Do I exist?
Cam 6, cam 2. You're fine. Cam 3. You're in cam 3. More CP&M. 1. Okay. Shut off cam. Yes. You're in cam 1. Shut you off again. Cam 3 again. Oh, no, cam 3 is what you're in. Okay. So then, deal with you. That means that face is, deal with you. And then already cut. Oh, cam 3's already shut off, so I already get rid of you. You're shut off cam. I'm cooked. Oh. Your cam. Oh no, lights, my bad. Mortimer, I'm sorry. Mortimer, don't harm me. Get rid of that. Hi. Good. Where's CPNM? Cam 2, okay. Yeah. That's basically the story of my life. I gotta listen to be locked. Cam 9, okay, so turn the lights off for you. Oh. Deal with you. I have Cam 9 lights. Good. And then CPNM is Cam 2. Also, keep in mind I'm doing all this with a broken wrist. Watch Cam 2. Lucky to get Mortimer and CPNM on the same cam. That's very lucky. Let me see where you are. You're probably cam 3, are you not? I'm just gonna shut off cam. Good. I got lucky. I got very lucky that he didn't murder me. Check CPNM. Oh, that was way longer than a second, I'm sorry. 8 is you. Cam 6. Cam 2 shut off. Crap. Oh. God help me. God help me. God rest my soul. Oh Lord, I'm cooked. How am I not dead? Oh my Lord. That was certainly an experience and a half. Turn off the lights, deal with you. There we go. Or is it turn off the lights or is it stand still? Well, I just did both. You were in cam 2, were you not? Yeah, and then we're gonna shut off cam. Pete's gone. So I'm basically just doing like basic 520, quite frankly. You're probably heading to cam 2. You're out here. You're to the left, so I'm gonna assume that you're like. And then everybody's in that room. It's like a party in there. It's like a party in that room. I'd rather not be in there right now. Deal with you. I'll go to Pete. You're in cam 3, so that means I gotta need to shut off the camera. Yup. Deal with you. Hi, your camera's already done. Oh, did I not shut up? Okay, so there's an, a U appear in my face. Good. And that's the game. Alright. That was good. All of this, and like, I accidentally made one thing like slightly slower. Alright, good. Well, I did it. Yeah. This is what's next. I don't know what you do. Great. Well, I think with the boss being done, that's my 25-minute benchmark. So I'm gonna end it here. Oh, I love how it like detects each thing on OBS. Alright, sorry, I got like a little distraction there. Yeah, so that was basically my 14-minute Yap session with a little bit of background gameplay. Yeah, B-Man, whatever, bye y'all.